Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the mouseOne Racing League. Oh, how you doing, Pimp?
Happy Friday, people.
Happy Friday. This is great. So, we're here for Austria. Do you want to give us a quick rundown of the circuit itself?
Well, you have a start line, you have some corners, and then you have a finish line. Now, it's a flowing track, a lot of high-speed corners, a lot of slower speed corners. A decent track if you get it right. I hate it in the wet, great in the dry, but again, hate it in the wet.
Yeah. So, we have, well, Austria's, I feel it's an amazing track. Obviously. Experience
USA,
all of
better than USA, better than USA.
it. There we go. Right. So, I guess we should move on to our driver list. Right. So, first team we have is McLaren of Yeltny and Dragonarium. So, obviously these two are quite big in the league. What are you thinking about them?
Expect good things from them. To be fair, podiums. I expect podiums. Anything less and I'll be disappointed.
Yeah, obviously we've seen a bit of bad luck from Dragonarium recently. His podium streak is gone, but he's still leading the championship with quite a margin to Thaig. P3, yeah, and then obviously Yeltny's down in P6, I believe, in the championship. So the English team looking pretty on point. So moving on to Force India of Jetamo, UFO, both Chets. Driver number for Jetamo is 38, and driver number for UFO is 24. What are you thinking about these two?
Well, let's see. They've been a bit. I'd say they've been lacking so far. So that's what I'd say. Of course, 38 plus 24 is 62. So let's hope by the end of the season they get that many points.
Fair.
I think my math's gone wrong somewhere.
It's probably has, but let's move on to a pretty important team, Team Sauber. What are you thinking about these guys? I mean, they pretty much seem to be the only thing that really stands between Dragonarium and his winners currently.
They can win. They've shown this. So yes, they should be able to win again, like McLaren.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I just did something wrong. Right, anyway. So, let's move on to, if I can get to it. Sorry about this, my Having some technical issues here. But anyway, let's move on to Team Haas, the American team with the 2 Dutch drivers in them. Obviously, your favourite driver, Schmeiter and Timo. What are you thinking about these guys then?
I've been told to lay it off Smid Gita as of recently. I don't know. Mid-range performance, I imagine. They do okay. They don't do wonderfully. They haven't won yet. They haven't scored any points finished today.
I think that's a pretty fair assumption, to be honest.
Very much like Haas.
Very much like Haas, fair enough. So, moving on to Red Bull, we have Cosmical, the French driver, and Lamp. Do you want to run us through these 2 drivers?
Lamp, a recent addition to this league. What will be his debut race today. We'll have to see how Lamp does. Should do fairly well, I imagine. Who's the other driver? Cosmical, yeah?
Yes.
I haven't really seen much of Cosmical, really, to give you an opinion on where he'll finish. But let's just hope he does well. Maybe he might prove us wrong and do us a brawly.
Possibly. Let's swiftly move on to Team Renault. The yellow team with Spicy 2, the Welsh driver, car number 13, and second driver, Val Destroyer, for French driver, car number 59. What are your thoughts on these guys then?
Spicy, of course, getting the podium in Baku. I expect carrying that run, he could possibly get a podium, although, of course, Austria isn't everyone's cup of tea. Especially in the wet. I'm going to say this again. Especially in the wet, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I expect that Spicy could go quite well here. As well as hopefully he could maybe carry his teammate with him to the podium. If they strategically, shall I say, hold people up in the pit stops.
Alright, fair enough. So, let's move on to Team Toro Rosso. This sees the drivers number 1 of Gibby, the Swedish driver, car number 72, and Brawley, last week's race winner, car number 14, the Dutch driver. What are your thoughts on these 2? I mean, after that showing last
Brawley, proper good win last week out. With quite a large margin, 30 plus seconds, I believe. I expected could win it again, if I'm honest. To be fair, could win it again. His teammate as well, Gibby, the one-man, one legend, scoring that driver of the day back in Monaco, I believe it was.
Yeah,
decent driver, can score some decent points for Toro Rosso.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Let's move on to the Italian-based team of Ferrari, with Fragioco, the Italian driver, car number 99, what a number, and Superlink, the Croatian. What are you thinking about these 2 then, and their chances this race?
Not done well so far, as of lately. Fragioco, of course, managing to crash himself out of Baku, taking Smiter with him, which I chuckled slightly, not gonna lie. But they've been underperforming as of lately, so I'm hoping that they can turn themselves around, pick themselves up off of the recent bad luck they've had, and hopefully turn it around, turn them into someone new.
That'd be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
God. I just quoted "Don't You Want Me, Baby." Fucking it.
Oh God. So let's move on to Mercedes then. This is obviously a really good team in real life, just like Ferrari. This team has drivers Rance, the English driver of the car number 69, and Moron, the Netherlands driver with the car number 64. What are your thoughts on these drivers?
They're alright, I imagine. They'll do decent-ish.
Is there a chance of
Say, I'd say a high point scoring position. I'd say somewhere around P4, P5 ish. I'd imagine. With the cars they got in front of them, you got the McLarens, the Saubers, Spicy, Brawley, possibly.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Let's move on to the Williams team. The all-British team of driver number 1, Tunbridge, car number 23, what a legend. And Faz with car number 14. What are your thoughts on these two drivers then?
I'd say they finished the race. Might possibly fall outside the points with the caliber of drivers we got today. Don't want to sound favouriteist, but I think that's possibly the case here.
Yes, fair point. So, let's move on to the driver spotlight. We have time for Brawley. He's age 18, nationality he's Dutch. His past experience raced for Race Stars NL. Currently 8th in the Drivers' Championship, and he won his first race out in Azerbaijan. I mean, what do you think about Brawley, though?
Brawley showed what he was worth today. Last week. I expect decent things from him, and I expect some quality racing. As just looking as we got the lobby up now, he's just set the fastest lap in qualifying.
That is spectacular. We'll be moving on to that in just a moment. As now we move on to our partners, Formula 1 Junkies. Please message us if you want to join F1 Junkies. They're a great community in Discord. Links below. And yeah, that's all I can really say. So, remember to tweet. We want those tweets in. You might get it featured on the stream, we're not sure. Tweet with hashtag M1 Racing League. Yeah, I think that's about all we can say. Let's move on to our game now.
Game now.
Game now, like that. So, as we can see,
Brawley.
we see Brawley in P1. That is spectacular. Let me get up all the information that we need.
106,495. So only, let's see, 9,000. No, so 9,000ths of a second off a Dyke.
That is
there.
That's spectacular. As you can see, we've got a great session here. We've got 20 racers. Wow.
As we see, co-disasters have supposedly fixed the bug now as well, where drivers will spawn in the same grid slot if they're set at the exact same time. So let's hope they have actually fixed it, and let's hope we don't have 3 drivers in a sort of Jerez 97 style.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. So, look at this one through the field. We have Gibby up into P3. That is a great showing from him. Boneless Cigar down in P4. Dragonarium not doing his best. He's 4.6 off, 0.46 off the lead.
However, don't write him off now because he's currently coming around for a lap. No, he's coming into the pits. Never mind.
Straight into the pits.
Don't judge my idiocy. Aya Smiter possibly setting a lap now.
Possibly.
Not going very fast though.
I have a feeling he might have messed up somewhere, maybe, or maybe he's just going slowly. I don't know.
Maybe it's just my game, because he's just riding around in 8th gear.
He's doing that for me too.
No,
wow. No,
he's coming into pits. Superlink appears to be, Superlink appears to be fighting as he's just apparently clipped. What's some effect? Faz maybe.
Oh, that's not good. Superlink is coming around a lot faster than we saw Ayer Schmeiter come around here. So.
And Ayer Schmeiter, yes.
Schmeiter.
As he dives into the pits at the last
minute.
second.
That was
Faz is struggling here as he's really fighting the car. Lamp now on his outlap. Coming around soon to hit the final corner to start his qualifying lap.
Some drivers starting it fairly late then, it has to be said. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on the grid so far?
It's not surprising Brawley's carried his momentum through into this race so far. Looking at Lamp here, seems to have a very... as he's lost it and the exit to turn 1 there, that's going to hinder his lap slightly. I'm saying he's got a very similar technique to me, as he sort of doesn't use the brakes in a lot of these corners. Just slam through the gears, or as he's lost it again through turn 2.
Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. So just
possibly a setup not running enough downforce there, as he's given up on his lap to Timo now.
Yeah, let's watch some of the front runners then. Move up to watch Brawley.
Brawley
so many drivers
on his lap.
That is a great camera angle there, that has to be said. And
appear to be going very fast. No, as he comes into the pits now.
Into the pits. Well, this
is a smiter on a hot lap. Not very far in the hot lap, on the out lap, I mean. Timo now approaching the final corner as Moron set the fastest lap. 105.8.
That is brilliant. That is just...
Will Timo topple him? No. Improves to 6th place with a 106.9.
That is only just under 6/10 faster than our
Spicy now,
lap.
setting also a time of a 106.7, pushing Timo down into P7, promoting him to 5th. Dragonarium here sat in P8 currently.
This is
Smiter now coming around the last corner. Very aggressive now. Will it be enough? That puts him... Doesn't improve.
Doesn't improve. He's got another lap, hasn't he? So we're gonna
Jet
have to see what he can do.
appears to either be on the pad or on the keyboard, it appears, with the steering technique. Not going to discriminate, but he's coming through the final few corners to set a lap. He's currently 2 seconds off of... No. In the pits he comes.
Yeah, we've watched a lot of drivers come into the pits currently then.
As if you look now at Faz, aka Mario, he's, for some reason, it says he's in the pits, but he's not.
Really? Let's have a look at this then.
He's got the pit limiter on though.
Yeah, from my
Codemaster's done it again!
He's in the pits for me. I think that might just be an issue on your end.
Holy cow now, approaching the final corner to set, let's see, he sets a lap.
Very good.
It's not bad as he locks up into the first corner. Persian King now approaching the final turn. As he's about to set a time that doesn't improve, I'm afraid.
That is not good. He's 2.7 seconds down while current race leader loses it a little bit through turn 1 there as well. Confidence boost has gone way down for that. UFO right.
Wait, is Persian King in the Ferrari?
Yeah.
I thought Fragioko was...
What car is Fragioko in then? Let's have a look, shall we?
I don't see Fragioko in the lobby at all.
There must be some reserve drivers going on then, because for some reason there's been some sort of Ferrari issue. Somebody's taking someone's seat.
Fix up the mix up. Yeah. So Persian King now taking the Fezzer instead of Fragioko. Lamp and UFO yet to set a time as Lamp comes through now to set a he doesn't set a time.
Just watching Yeltney go around the track, I'm expecting him to improve, to be honest, from 10th. Just 1 second off first. The top 10 are fairly close. A little bit of a lock up there, yeah.
UFO retires from the session. That's not an incident. He's just given up with the laps. I think he can't improve more than that 107.5 dead. As Yeltney comes around the corner, takes laps a car, technically, I guess.
Ooh.
Waved yellows in all sectors currently. Jetamo also retiring as Yeltney comes into the pit. Unable to improve.
Brawley improved. He's just behind Moron now. Not far behind at all as he moves up ahead of Gibby. I'm watching Clowie come around these final few corners now then. Expecting him to do good things this race after a little break he had. Both Saubers coming around the final corner.
Clowie returning from an injury to his knee, I believe.
Yeah, he doesn't improve, but will he improve this lap? He's got one more lap to do.
Have you noticed, though, that the steering wheel on the Sauber is unbelievably tiny?
Is it?
Look at it. Like, if you go to, you go to another car like Tunbridge, for example, and you look at the Sauber steering wheel, it's tiny.
It is much smaller than, let's say, Timo's, for example. It is tiny. I guess Sauber couldn't afford a big steering wheel.
They've had to... Maybe it's a weight savings thing for them back there. Because
Roy
boy, it does set the fastest lap of a 1:05.804.
And I just noticed now Lamp is in P3. What a great position for him to be in.
After he could have set a better lap. Or could
Moron
he not?
goes fastest.
As Moron says it, this is sensational!
Clowie coming around the final corner. There's been a spin on the straight. Timo spun and Clowie improved slightly. Timo is spun on the straight there. That's
as his wheel is pointed left.
Yeah, his
one
wheel is
straight,
gone.
one is left. One
That
is
is,
leftward.
That's the end of Brawley then. That is not good at all.
That's the end of because of that, they are now bankrupt. No. As I believe everyone's set a time, the people in the pits.
Yep, that's everyone.
Everyone's done, so this is the grid as you see it. More Brawley, Thigh, Lamp, Gibby, Dragonarium, who's had a bit of a poor qualifying, I'd say. Superlink, pretty decent, I'd say. Spicy, Boneless, Timo, Clowie, Yeltnabamus, Aya Smiter, 13th place, like his car number. Brantz, UFO, Tunbridge, Cosmic Cow, Jetamo, Faz, and Persian King. That is your lineup.
Another interesting thing with the AI on this game is I just watched Cosmic Cow take out Thigh. Or crash into the back of Thigh multiple times. Oh, that's great. Well done, Codemasters. So, Thigh did go P3 in the end, which is great for him and great for Sauber. And we're just kind of stuck here for now. Probably for another 47 seconds. So, what do you want to talk about then? The grid. Were you expecting a lineup like this?
As I just watched now, on the AI camera of Moron, as I believe it was Cosmic Cow comes flying past at high speed.
Yeah, he's the one that crashed straight into the back of Thigh as well, so there you go.
And he just nearly takes out Moron's AI, who just just avoided him, I'm afraid. Luckily he was ghosted at the time.
Fair enough, we're just waiting for the session to start. Time remaining is 2 seconds, and we are going into the race.
Before we start the race, I thought I'd say Leicester City's Premier League victory was a fluke.
Oh, alright.
And I don't care what the audience says, if you're a Leicester fan, it's true. Leicester is shit, get over it.
Well, you're probably going to have some people after you now.
I don't care, because it doesn't change the fact that Leicester is shit.
Alright. So,
anyway, don't focus on Leicester, let's focus on the race.
The race of races.
We get F1 FOM now. I'm assuming not anymore. And it's raining! It is raining! This is going to be sensational! Will we see a clusterfuck today?
This is pretty cool. We haven't been in a raining session yet.
Flashbacks, if I'm honest.
Flashbacks? Is it Vietnam flashbacks?
I'm having flashbacks of my own Austria race in ORC where it rained.
Oh.
And I ended up racing Aya Smiter trying to unlap myself.
Oh no, well.
I'd say it was interesting trying to pass it.
Fair enough. So,
As
are,
we
on the
enter
grid.
the formation lap, not wet enough yet.
Yeah, it appears it's intermediate conditions.
Intermediate conditions, so we still get some speed, not a lot, but don't know what the weather's going to be like. As for me, everyone's in neutral.
That is probably
Except
not good.
for Lamp.
Well, there you go then. Let's get up our telemetry. So, who's been the biggest surprise from qualifying?
Say, the new man Lamp has surprised me. I thought he'd possibly new drivers. You know, there's improvement for new drivers, of course. There's expectations that they might meet. But yeah, Lamp's done well. Brawley's lived up to my expectations. Moron, I don't remember where he qualified last week. I can't even remember, lad. But he's done quite well. As before we start this race, I'm going to read a tweet.
Should we have a look at quickly? Cosmic Cow, he's been disqualified for sorry, that was my keep on going, sorry.
Possibly going to read a tweet if I can find it. Not related to M1 in the slightest, but I found it rather amusing.
No.
We're going to be waiting because I got to scroll through Facebook to find it. So
let's quickly have a read of our Twitch chat. We have Disco, Crazy Scenes, and Who Think Lamp Can Do It? Do you think Lamp can do it?
let's see if Moron manages to do the. Sorry, people. Please don't kick me from being a caster. But let's see if Moron, Brawley, or Thig manages to do the Dennis to anyone. Because that could possibly mean Lamp wins. I'm sorry again, it's just what I've come to call forcing people off the track. As we get now, 5 red lights.
Away we go!
Go!
Every race, it's a slow start, obviously. Intermediate conditions, we see all
intermediate conditions. As for some reason, apparently Faz is leading the race for me.
That is not correct, I can tell you that.
No,
Brawley.
but it's Brawley! Brawley is in first position!
Brawley, Morn, and Thig. Three-way battle for the lead.
3 wide into turn 2. Brawley makes the better of this as he forces more on wide, gets the better exit of the beer. Brawley now in first place.
Oh, there's been a collision!
More and Thig collide! Oh, this is sensational!
That is put them right down. And look at them both, Morn and Thig, still running off on the track. They've taken out the Ferrari of Superlink. I thought it was Thig.
Superlink! Oh, it says... Sorry, this is too sensational for me to comprehend. And Thig now goes off again. Persian King as well going up. For some reason, for me, he's on ultra softs.
Thig has had the worst start I have seen this
season. And now I'm looking at Faz, who's glitched on my screen, is glitched through the map.
You are having major issues. Cosmic Owl runs wide as we run forward with Mario. Alright, well done for the name, but...
For some reason, Mario's going through the ground. What position can you tell me Mario is in?
P16.
Right, so Cosmic Owl for me is in P16.
Okay, Cosmic Owl is in P15, just ahead of him. These are crazy scenes, though. I was not expecting a lap one quite like
crazy
that.
Scenes as I see Mario in the floor.
Gibby and Lamp.
Gibby, Lamp, and
Morn.
Mr. himself.
All battling. Morn still looking up the inside. What's going to happen here? Up the inside, he goes. Yeltney gets involved. Yeltney gets involved.
Gibby going down the inside of Lamp. Not succeeding. Succeeding. Will he try around the outside now? Round the outside, round the outside.
Oh, God.
I love saying that, but, you know, mad scenes indeed.
We see Moron on the back of Yeltney as well. This is going to be the same battle. Lamp on the back
as
of
Yelp.
Giddy.
Oh, Moore's up!
Moore's
And he's
just
out! He's out of this race!
Moore has
Wheel
crashed.
is floppier than my cock right now.
That is Moore's out. After such a great qualifying session, a collision
Qualifying on
with
pole
Thig,
position.
and he has made his own error and is out of our race.
Looking now at Ian Smith-Geeta, who is got half a front wing. He's trying to make a move on Jet Amo.
I'm a little bit confused.
Will he get it done? Will he get it done? Will he? Yeah, he's having a look down the inside now.
Up he goes. Who's had the better run?
Just enough room for Jetamo to get past.
Yeah. Here he goes now. This is going to be a battle into the next corner. No, it's not. As Jetamo pulls way back. So I'm trying to figure out...
Superlink also being fucked up by the little incident between Thig and mouseOne.
Yeah, he was. We had an on board of that.
The commentator's curse. Not the commentator's curse. This is just commentators.
Shall we fill in Disco?
Commentators. What's in my faces? Commentators' prediction.
Oh, Superlink on the inside of UFO. Drifting it around the inside. That was a sensational move.
As I continue now to look for this tweet.
So, Disco, let's fill you in on what's happened. Let's just say Thig mouseOne had a collision lap 1. You missed absolutely sensational scenes.
It was
right
an
here.
average F1 2017 race right there. That's
Thig,
how I'd explain it.
Thig,
As I've just found an advertisement that says Fortnite Battle Royale now available on mobile. For all you people that love Fortnite, there you go. You can play it on your phone.
you need to go back and watch it, Disco. It's too much to explain. It was just everyone everywhere.
It was just mouseOne, just came across the side of Thig, and they were both on the grass.
And then Thig had another crash with Superlink. The next corner, it was just scenes.
Fun fact for you, 40 years ago to this day, the then Division 1 league title was secured with a draw at Coventry for Nottingham Forest.
Well, if you need some facts on
Random fact.
yeah, if you need
Today,
some random facts,
Fire
use your mind.
Spicer, 3-second time penalty.
That is
Cutting corners, I assume.
That is actually not going to put him back anywhere because the guy behind him is 7 seconds. I'm watching Clowie and Yeltney getting very close there. Yeltney looking up the
Supposedly
inside.
fast for me is...
Yeltney, let's have a look at this.
What?
Yeltney and Clowie.
Whoa.
Yeltney's going
Geltner.
around the outside.
Round the outside. Will he get it done? Will he get it done?
Clowie
Yes,
having
I
to
believe he
defend
will.
on the
As
inside.
Chloe has both wheels completely stationary,
Oh, Yeltney does the
Yeltney
undertake.
performs the switchback.
That is a great overtake there. DRS has been enabled, which suggests that the track is drying. Persian King's
Yeah,
maybe...
as you can see, the rain isn't continuing as Yeltney gets a little bit sideways there.
Just watching Jetamo come into the pits. What tire is he coming for? He's coming for another set. No, he's coming for a set of softs. What Codemasters for showing me it's a different compound.
Jetimo's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, let's have a look on board Jetamo for a bit. Let's see what sort of grips there on these dry compounds.
Yeah,
UFO gaining
penalty.
a 30-second time penalty.
Persian King, he's been on the ultras the whole time. This race, pretty crazy.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, yeah, but he's now he's on the inters. Okay, well, was it the best crossover point? Nope.
There appears to be some grip there for the
People are
soft
coming
tyre.
in. Lots of
It's
people are coming
Jetamo.
in. Half the grid is in. More than half the grid is in. There's a lot of people in.
Ian Smith-Geeta
Let's watch.
heading off the back of this.
What tyres are going on?
People double stacking, I believe.
Yeah,
As
this is,
Timo's also in the pit.
there
But
are.
As pit crew has dealt with it, coming for now for a set of super soft and a nose chain. Don't forget the nose chain. As he pits for a set of super soft, the nose is on, and he is ready to go, as
Lot
I'm
of
now
people.
on board with Rance, who I'm trying to get a gander of what tyres he's on. Jetamo retired from the session. Oh, this is
So,
sensational. He's gone into the wall. He's
Who has-
gone into the wall. Jetamo, he is out of this race.
Jetamo out. He was the first person to come in for the soft tyres as well. Is it the
Persian
switch
King
point?
actually on intermediate tyres.
As I believe our race leader, Spicy, has just come into the pits.
As
I'm
Ice
assuming-
might just span. He is
Ice
span,
Spicer
everyone.
has just span. Oh, God.
Sorry.
Well-
As he is now in what is classed as last place.
This is it's been an absolutely amazing race, this one, so far. Let's just put that bit in there.
Yes.
So Brawley leads
Yeah.
our race. What are you thinking about that?
Brawley, yeah. Not surprised, if I'm honest. Carrying up momentum. As it appears, what's in the face? Dragonarium is supposedly in the lead now.
Dragonarium supposed to be in the lead. On my screen, he's still in P2, 5 seconds back, or 5.8 seconds back.
Because Brawley now, for me, apparently doesn't exist. Never mind, yep. Brawley P1. Having a brain fart there, I'm afraid, happens somewhat frequently. As I'd like to say, miraculously, Mario has fixed himself, but he is now in P15, as he's just had a little incident involving the wall.
He's P15.
Brawley now starts a fast lap of 112.
That is a great lap time. I put a miles ahead of Dragonarium, but it looked like a lot of time just got gained, but I think that was just a Codemasters glitch. Mario in P13. Is that Faz?
Yes.
Okay, Mario's Faz. Okay, let's just call it
Faz,
Faz.
the other Williams.
He hasn't been replaced by a person that I'm not sure of yet. He's not been kidnapped by a guy called Mario.
I don't believe so, but apparently now he's in first again.
He's in P13. Just let you know, he's made
He's
6
just
positions up.
He's
Great.
just been destroyed by Ire Smiter.
Okay, no, Mario is not Faz. I've just had the message. Mario is a reserve driver. Faz is
We've
not here
just
tonight.
been calling him Faz for the past 8 laps.
I'm sorry, Mario. I'm really sorry.
We apologise, Mario. We thought you were Faz. You're kind of driving like Faz. But,
Whoa.
we'll gloss over that. It is wet. It was wet after all, so we can let him off because Faz drives like that.
So,
Normally.
Dragonarium with 3-second time penalty. That would put
I feel I
Spicy
should
in P2.
I should stop roasting our drivers, I'm afraid. Because I might make someone cry, and I don't like making people cry. It makes me cry.
So,
The more you know, eh?
Moron started in P2, I believe. Is that correct?
Or on the start of the race in pole position.
Pole position. Oh.
Yeah, he had pole position.
Well, there
Just
you go.
eking out Brawley.
And he's had an absolute disaster this race. It's such a shame as well for him.
I'm afraid he was a bit of a moron when he crashed, I'm afraid.
Thaig
The
had...
bad puns are back, everyone. You never
God.
thought they'd leave.
Thaig also had an amazing... I remember it was an amazing launch and got off the line
It's
up
amazing
to turn
opening
2,
2 corners, and then it was sort of
and then he
fucked
crashed
up.
with more...
Brawley now setting a 109.
There,
3
Brawley's
seconds
flying.
and then in the last lap.
Brawley, as we see, when he's out in front, he flies off.
Yeah, give him a little bit of open space and he's gone. You'll never see him again.
Yeah, 7.6 seconds up the road. I looked at that not long ago at all.
And so having the child in a locked car in the middle of summer situation at the moment, as sweat is literally pouring off of me.
Oh, there you go. This is an insane race, as we said. Brawley once again up on his fastest lap. He's flying. He's absolutely on it today. What are your thoughts on Brawley? I mean,
Oh, carrying the momentum in from Baku. This could be the turning point for Brawley. This could possibly upset Dragonarium slightly, and possibly could propel Brawley towards the top of the table.
He's a fairly new driver to this as well, and his first race wasn't so good. Was it Monaco, his first race?
Unfortunately not.
It wasn't.
He wasn't very good there.
Yeah.
But oh well, he's starting
gone
to recover
fastest
himself.
again.
Fastest with a 109.5 as he approaches the back of Mario, sort of touching on my screen. Never mind, as I'm going to look at Chloe, who seems to have the closest gap out of anyone in this field, approaching the back of Sir Lamp, who sets a 108.
Lamp in his
supposedly
first race.
on the intermediate tyre.
Whoa, there you go. That is not the right tyre.
Is he on supers or what?
He is on inters on my screen, so I've actually got no idea. I suppose we
So,
can try
you
to
see
assume
this
it's
Sir
not.
Lamp on the intermediate. I'm surprised his tyres have not turned into just rim.
Well, I'm not going to trust the Codemasters on this. I don't think he's on inters. He would not be going the speed.
I don't think Codemasters are very well informed. Oh, pardon me.
Tired. Lamp
Very
going
well.
around the outside of... Oh,
Lamp's off.
he's off. He's trying to go around the outside of a Ferrari, and he went straight off. Watching that. Oh, that is unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
He's losing so many positions, and he was in such a good position as well. Now getting overtaken by the Williams of Tunbridge. Here we go. Tunbridge trying to have the inside. Couldn't quite get up there. But, oh,
As we see the
shame.
Will.I.Ams of Tunbridge very close, opening the DRS now. I'm imagining. As he's not enabled it on for me, but I'm assuming he has. As Lamb
Oh!
gets a little
Sauber
bit
off!
sideways.
Chloe's off! He's off!
Chloe's off.
Sauber's...
Chloe is off. I've gone the wrong way to try and look for Chloe. Regains, but he's got the ult. He's got the tyre advantage, but these will degrade. Bob Ross is my hero, people.
Guys, Sauber, such a disastrous race so far. A race so far. What a shame.
Seeing
What a
Arsene
shame.
Wenger's legacy, a true Premier League great apparently.
UFO is out.
Managing UFO, indeed, is...
He did lose his wheel. I
Out.
saw him last second, straight off in the wall. It looked like he had an incident. Whether he went straight on or not, I don't know.
So UFO was the other Force India, correct?
Correct.
As
Oh,
UFO
Cosmico
666
going wide. Cosmico going off. He jumped that curb. Oh,
So a crash a lot here.
insane.
As I just seen as I just saw Mario as well sideways during that Cosmic Cow battle. Superlink as well, spinning out of turn 2.
Well, Lamp's spun. Lamp has spun. Unfortunate for Lamp. Is that who you were talking about?
Yep.
Was it Lamp or was it?
No, I was talking about Mario. He came out sideways. And then
Oh, there we go.
Superlink
Two
what?
spins. Ah,
Superlink 2, 3 spin within
3
the lap.
spins. Is it still damp on track?
I don't know.
I did see
Maybe
some
it's
more
just
getting sprayed
overheated
up.
tyres because of the amount of spins.
However,
As it appears, Lamp's trying to get some heat into his tyres.
I did, however, see some more getting kicked up a couple laps ago, but I assume the track's pretty dry.
Perhaps it's a little bit greasy towards the edges. Who knows?
Mario has retired, and he's
Mario has
crashed.
retired.
Oh,
He's crashed.
completely
Ow.
crashed. Unfortunate for Mario for his reserve.
I was looking at
seat.
Mario, who's supposedly got 1 medium on his car.
That
Even though, can I just say, even though it's soft, supers, and ultras, explain that to me. A Superlink has also gone wide.
yeah, Superlink is. Oh, that looks like Superlink's gonna have to retire. Or is he gonna carry on?
If I'm honest, at this point in time, I would just give up.
Yeah, he's lost. He's just
Well,
got disqualified.
Yeah,
there you
Persian
go.
King. Yep, disqualified.
Yeah, going the wrong way.
Mario! Mario's out!
Yeah, we already went through this. Mario was the one who
Oh,
was
yeah,
on that side. Are you alright?
Oh, his top bridge got overtaken by Boneless.
Has somebody spun? I think I saw someone spun. I'm not sure if that's just somebody there anyway.
Looking now at Yasmid Gita. So they're gonna keep saying that because it pisses him off.
Oh, God.
Currently just very average, 11 seconds off the next car in front. On the supers, possibly might have to pit again, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Wow.
Looking now at Cosmic Cow, who's apparently using 7th gear for the entire circuit.
That is.
No, in fact, no, that is fixed. Never mind.
Yeah, it just got
Rant
fixed over, I think.
just crossing the line. 1.7 off of Lamp.
Yeah, Lamp 3-second
3
penalty.
second penalty.
You see,
So as it stands, Rant's P11.
yeah.
Looking at Arsene Wenger's legacy, all the shit he's won. Still no match. Still knocked out of the FA Cup third round by Nottingham Forest.
Well, Dragonarium in P4, I think he's lost.
The more you know.
Positions. Yeah, the more you know.
Dragonaria P4.
He's lost a few. Hasn't he?
Yeltney 0.8 off of Spicy.
And Gibby
Yeltney's having a fairly good race. Gibby 0.7 off of Dragonarium.
This is
Quite close between the battle for P2, I'd say.
Yeah. Toro Rosso is having a brilliant race. Like.
Yes! Toro Rosso possibly re-enlightening their championship hopes.
Definitely, I think.
I'm afraid the same can't be said for Azreds gets another 3-second penalty, I believe. Pardon me.
Sauber with disaster.
I'm
Toro
ashamed
Rosso.
the same can't be said for Toro Rosso IRL with their hopeless Honda power.
Oh god.
But at least they don't have Kvyat this year.
It worked in Bahrain though. Let's give them that.
It worked in Bahrain, which is a power track, one that McLaren struggled on the year prior.
And
So
this year.
that shows Honda have improved. To be fair, McLaren didn't do that bad. They did worse in China because they had a new S duct that didn't go anywhere.
It got,
Like the new nose cone hadn't been crash tested, so their S duct could not be used.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. McLaren and have a.
This is the second time in 8 years that McLaren have used a lettered duct. The first, of course, being the F duct, a preliminary force of a very primitive version of DRS. That's what I meant. Preliminary. I don't even know what that fucking word means.
You're just making up words. No, it's a word. I have no idea what it means, but it's a word.
I'd say by pun, there's only one person that has puns worse than me. They are a fictional character.
Okay, there you go. Well, McLaren. How's McLaren's race going? I mean, not what we were expecting, surely.
Let's go. I'm gonna get open Twitch. Log in. I'm going to open up Twitch on my phone so I can have a look at the comments. I'm currently sweating harder than I ever have in my entire life.
Somebody said, Lura's 346 said, at least Honda is as reliable as Renault.
Exactly. Probably quicker at this point as well.
Oh, Yeltney and Spicy going at it on the track. Side by side.
Oh my god! Oh,
here they go. Yeltney going up the inside. He switches to the outside.
Rounding outside, locks up, tries to switch back, doesn't work.
Switch back, he didn't get it there. Let's look at Dragonarium lurking in the background. He's ready for a fight. Yeltney, he's been catching him quite consistently. Spicy's going to have to do some real defensive work here. As there they go, there's contact. Spicy touching the grass. Dragonarium getting involved now. As Yeltney goes up the road a little bit, Dragonarium goes up the inside of Spicy, and Spicy moves down to P4, losing out to both McLaren drivers.
Looking at the chat, apparently.
21 seconds.
Looking at the chat, M1 moron. I would have been fucking P1 if this shit didn't happen.
I'm sorry, moron. It was really unfortunate.
Don't know how long ago that was. Looking at the chat now.
Dramatic. No, that's just happened. But here, Dragonarium and Yeltney are going to have a battle. The two McLaren drivers.
Yeah.
Here we go. They're going to go side by side into turn 2. Who's gonna be
2016 flashbacks. 2016 flashback.
2016. Go straight on. Yeltney didn't go straight on.
Yeltney, as the position, Dragonarium tries to go around the outside, doesn't succeed. As
Here
he's
he goes.
right glued on the gearbox. Yeltney
around the outside,
but it's worked actually.
Yeah, actually
Yeltney is still alongside. Yeltney pushing. This could end sour.
This could, but they're both still there.
Yeltney's alongside still.
Oh, who's that gone off?
Salva's gone off. Chloe!
Chloe's
sensational!
Chloe's
As
just
Moron
spinning.
again says, I never saw Thaig on lap 1.
Yeltney goes up the inside of Dragonarium.
Yeltney still in second place as Spicy couldn't mop up the pieces. And my man Gibby.
Battle for P2. We have 4 drivers in this battle. Come on.
This will be... I'm sorry for the ear rape now, but this will be sensational. Dragonarium now into P2.
Yes.
Will Yeltney have a look down the inside? No, but Spicy
He locks
is.
up, taps in
As
his
Yeltney
Spicy.
hits the back of him.
Spicy wants his position
Spicy
back.
alongside now. Oh, yes. Spicy now in second. Spicy now in third, I mean. Spicy down the inside. Will he make the corner? Yes, he does. As Yeltney locks up. And Gibby.
This is a spicy
Gibby.
battle. So.
This is getting spicy indeed.
It definitely
As Yeltney's
is.
trying to have a look down the inside.
Yeltney, oh, this is about
Gibby
Gibby.
right
Gibby's
side.
there. Gibby's gonna take the inside.
Watch
Surely
it
there's
out.
contact.
Yeltney sideways.
Yeltney
Yeltey sideways. Gibby P4.
Oh
Thanks, Pat.
my god. Oh lord, that's taking the life out of me.
Indeed.
That's taking the life out of me. Thaig
As
P5.
Fallout Yawn says,
Look
you
at
won't
Thaig.
get much better than this.
Here comes the Sauber on Yeltney.
Oh! As he doesn't get it done. Will he get it done into turn 2? I imagine he will.
Chloe's doing some donuts on the track. Safety
Unfortunately,
first. He's just doing some donuts.
Unfortunately, because of one of the drivers leaving, we have no slipstream.
Well, there you
As I
go.
believe Chloe just does not give a shit.
It doesn't get better than that. You are absolutely right.
I don't give a fuck. No. I don't give a fuck. And Spicy's actually right on the back of Dragonarium, still within half a second at least.
Yeah,
Why
he's
is
definitely
Chloe
there.
still spinning? The reason
Chloe's
for
doing
that,
donuts.
Rulers 346, is because
He's given
basically he's gone off and he's given up. So he's just doing some complimentary donut just to show that he still exists.
He wants the presents to be around him. But Yeltney, Gibby, and Thaig still close together.
Battle for P4 now, and possibly the battle for P2 is on.
The battles don't get much better than that.
Cosmic Cow comes out the pits with a set of, let's have a look now, a set of Red Wall Supers. Bonus cigar now in the pits too. Thaig!
Oh,
gains
Yeltney,
a
Gibby!
3-second penalty.
Yeltney, Gibby!
Gibby, Yeltney's got him.
Yeltney
Yeltney's
has.
got him.
Surely
No,
Gibby.
Gibby's
go
going
on
on the inside. Round the inside, round the outside as he locks the wheels.
And there goes Thaig.
Thaig's in. Thaig is in like Flynn there. He's in like Flynn.
Here we go, this battle's still continuing. Thaig locks up. Is he going to push Gibby wide? Slightly.
As I've just noticed, Lamp gets another 3-second penalty. As I've noticed, Gibby is running a super soft tire. Flashbacks to Bahrain, anyone?
Flashback to Spa with Bottas. Anyone? So,
But of course, that's just a glitch on my end.
yes.
And looking yellow and red. Good combination for this Toro Rosso. As Gibby starts to fall down a little bit, 0.6 off of Thygers, 0.6 off of Yeltney. Spicy now, 0.6 off of Dragonarium. Yeltney, 0.2 off of Spice. Dragonarium is gaining, actually, on Brawley. What's
Okay.
happened to Brawley?
We have
Because Dragonarium's apparently 9 seconds off of Brawley. Oh, I see. Brawley's pitted. He's on the ultra soft.
So we have some information from mouseOne here in our Twitch chat. He said, Lamp blocked me on my first lap in qualifying, by the way.
Well, if you have evidence for that, we can surely get him disciplined in the right manner. So don't you worry about that. It will all be fine.
It will all be good in the end.
As we're seeing now, Brawley just going past the P15 car of Chloe, who is 3 laps behind the leader.
He is so far ahead. He was 21 seconds.
Spicer now setting a 108.7.
Whoa! Hang on, where's he cut the corners?
Unfortunately, I don't care because I don't like Dennis.
Dennis is alright. He's not a good lap here. He's proven that he's
not a good lap, but unfortunately, he is consistently inconsistent, as he has told me before.
At least he's consistent at
as I've just seen, he's gone wide. He's gone wide.
Exactly. See, he's consistent at being inconsistent.
I'm consistently
in the
shit,
pits.
but spicy in the pits. Will this be a spicy ultra soft? This could be a spicy tyre change there.
Yeah, this is definitely a spicy strategy.
It will be spicy.
Yes.
And I'll have you know that this is completely unrelated. And if you know German, you might get where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
It's actually 0.3 seconds. But again, back to my bad puns. If you know German, you'll get what I mean. There is no Schneekrut that I like snow days. I repeat, it is no Schneekrut that I like snow days. For those who don't get it, or those who don't know German, Schnee is the word for snow.
Yeah. I knew what it was. Well,
also, my favourite word for in German. Dragonarium and Tiger. Dragonarium probably going for ultras, and I imagine Tiger's doing the same.
Yeah, super softs I'm seeing, but I'm gonna be honest, they're probably gonna change to ultras.
Supers, yeah, ultras, exactly. I knew it. I'm imagining Tiger is trying for the same ultras indeed. There we go.
So, Teemo...
Spicy now in P6. No, Dragonarium now in P6.
Let's just take
Roman would be proud. Roman would be proud of Dragonarium right now.
Teemo losing a little bit there, but let's take a moment to just look at the gap between Brawley and Yeltney currently. And Yeltney hasn't pitted yet, has he? 17.5 seconds. That is, he was 20. Larger. He was 20 odd seconds ahead of Dragonarium earlier on. That is. He's gained insane. 10 seconds in about a lap. No, about 5 or 6. 5 or 6 laps from when he pitted for the ultras. Of course, we've got 10 laps to go. That's insane. As I think Gibby's going to come in. He looks like he's sticking to it. Yes, as is Yeltney. Yeltney going in again, or is he just? Yeltney, no, he hasn't pitted yet. I don't think. Gibby coming in too. Gibby coming in too. That puts Teen and Spicy into P2 and 3. Spicy gains a 3-second penalty, but it doesn't matter because he's ahead of Dragonarium. Gibby pitting for the ultras. Yeltney pitting for the ultras. This is an ultra battle. This is going to be one hell of an ultra battle. So. This is an ultra battle indeed. Yes, you got very far away from your mic. So. Indeed, I did. Yes. As Chloe is 7 laps behind the leader, Lamp gaining yet another penalty. Any more penalties, and he will be disqualified. Disqualified. Oh, disqualified. Just look at the gap. Sorry, got a bit sexually excited there by disqualification. Chloe finally according retired. To my race director, Teemo, Spicy, Dragonarium, Bonus Cigar, Tunbridge, Lamp. Wait a minute, let me just scroll down. Lamp and Persian King are yet to make a pit stop, but that isn't true. That can't be true. Because I know it isn't true, because Dragonarium just pitted about 3 laps ago. So again, Codemasters, pull your finger out your fucking ass and fix your game. So, closest battle on track was Lamp and okay, looking at the fastest lap, I missed it, but Brawley sets a 107.5. 33 seconds! God almighty! Whoa! Hang on.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. But
Wow.
it's more than a
But that
second
is
a lap.
down. That's more than a second a lap, yep. Of course, before that it was only 18 seconds, I believe, but that is because Yeltney pitted.
Yes. Yeltney and Timo came into the pits.
Looking at position change now, Tunbridge
Making up with the
Tunbridge and Yeltney being our highest position gainers here. Are you surprised by any of these two people?
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting from Tunbridge and Yeltney today. I was expecting a pretty good battle from Yeltney up into a higher position.
Like I said with
Tunbridge, not so
Tunbridge,
much, but Tunbridge.
I didn't expect him to score points, if I'm honest.
To be fair, I think Tunbridge has gained a lot of his positions from, people being disqualified.
Looking now at the chat, Simon Clausen, Mario isn't Faz. Faz isn't racing.
Yeah, that's because Moron said just before that Mario is Faz.
M1 Moron. Oh.
We discovered this fact earlier.
Kushon 514. He's still got up 3 places now. Where is Faz? Faz currently thinks that pleasuring himself is more important than the league race, I believe.
No, I had a reason earlier.
Oh, I thought he was possibly wanking, but you know.
Revising tonight. So.
Revision is for the weak.
Well. Fair enough.
Okay, so for some reason my Xbox Gamecaster has come up. You can fuck right off. It is shite.
Here we go. Spicy and Dragonarium. Sorry to interrupt you there. 2 attempts to separate them. Here we go.
Sorry, there's 1 attempt as Dragonarium goes down the inside. Spicy squeezes him as Spicy drifts across him. Quality bit of blocking there.
Yeah.
As if I'm honest, if I was Spicy, I'd perform the switchback and go down the inside, but Dragonarium blocks it off.
Good defending.
Bit dirty there, if I'm honest.
Good defending, though.
If I'm honest, Dragonarium could have forced him off the track, but his name isn't Max Verstappen. Rant's now falling out of the points, Lamp making an overtake, but with the copious amounts of penalties that Lamp has, Rant's would still be in P10.
Yes. I just want to apologise, by the way, guys, if you're hearing an occasional Facebook ding. I'm really sorry about that. Right.
Mark Zuckerberg casually stealing your information.
Casually. Just casually. Casually cool. Right.
Simon Clausen. At Disco, I won't be racing tonight due to exam revision. Faz. Thank you for letting us know, Simon Clausen. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That is fair enough, Faz. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, revision is probably more important. Unfortunately. But...
Now, we've got 6 laps to go now. 6 laps, 6 being Romain Grosjean's favourite number, being at the position he finished in the Australian Grand Prix in 2016.
Also being the
Which was a win for him, it was a win.
Also, normally the number of laps he can't make it past. So, right.
Brawley gets me excited in these races.
We haven't seen many brawls with Brawley, to be honest, but...
I know, mass brawls, but, you know. But now, Thaig closing in on Spicy. Will Spicy defend? If I'm honest, I'd force him off the track, but that's because I'm dirty.
Fair enough.
Spicy doesn't get a move done. I believe that could possibly be down to the fact that his wheel is microscopic. Will we see some spicy moves down the inside? Down the inside? No, we won't. Lamp has left the session. What has happened here? Lamp has left the session. Possibly just... No, I imagine it's just internet being potatoes. Possibly down to the fact that Lamp is a yank. So his ping is astronomical. As Yelty down, P4. Spicy trying to go down the inside, forcing him wide, forcing him onto the curb. Yelty comes across, hits his side pod. Very lucky the side pod glitch didn't come into effect there.
Right, I should have just removed my Facebook messages. I'm sorry about that, guys. If it did mess up the stream, I'm very sorry about that. The stream should be fine. It looks pretty intact, but Gibby's 38-second advantage. What are your thoughts on that?
Emma Moron, very angry with your Facebook messages. Stop the Facebook messages.
I responded and I did remove the Facebook messages. I am sorry. I'm not messaging people. People are messaging me, okay?
Is your name the Fleecy94669?
Indeed.
As Yeltney Bamus has got Spicy still.
Oh, look at this. We got Spicy, and then is that Gibby I see lurking just behind them? It is. Oh, the inside is a little bit of contact there. Not gonna lie. Dragonarium left him like no room. Oh, Dragonarium, Yeltney left him no room, I should say. As now, that's kind of.
We've only got our 13 viewers. Looking now, we've got closest battles. This could be a battle to the end here.
Spicy and
Gibby
Yeltney.
behind
No, Spicy and
Spicy. Gibby behind Spicy. Two tenths separate.
Yeltney and Thaig, and
Yeltney
Spicy and Gibby.
Thaig. Yeltney had a Thaig?
Yeah, he just overtaken him.
Lag just happened, I believe.
Yeah, lag just happened. Yeltney, Thaig's lagging black.
Spicy.
Backwards. He's now between the two
Now
of them.
ahead of Thaig.
What is happening?
Thaig is getting some lag.
He's just glitching back.
As Gibby has just got past Thaig.
I think that might have ruined.
Thaig truly glitching himself.
I think that might have ruined Gibby's overtake on Spicy, to be honest there. It looked like he dropped him back a little bit.
But I believe that couldn't have happened just down to the fact that Thaig was ahead of Gibby at the time. You get me, fam.
Well,
But I feel this could ruin him just down to the fact that, I am angry for a shit lap one.
Rants with a
now
107.
setting a 107.3.
That is a good
Honestly,
lap.
this is getting me kind of horny.
God damn. Well.
Heard it here first, folks.
Heard it here first. Persian King, I think he's given up, or is that? No, that is Lamp.
Disco
He left,
now.
didn't he? Yeah.
Acknowledging messages from Chloe.
So, Bonus Cigar, I think, just moved up a position. Or just moved down a position. So that's unfortunate for him. But, it's been not a good race for Sauber. Spicy bringing it back up from where he was, but really...
I was going to say, not a good race for Sauber, but then I realised the people I were looking at that I thought was Sauber at the time was Toro Rosso.
Oh, Lord. Toro Rosso, great race, One in P1, nearly 40 seconds ahead of Dragonarium. That's pretty impressive.
Over a second a lap.
That is way over a second lap.
With one lap to go shortly. I believe.
Yeah, when he comes around. Believe?
I believe in miracles.
So Thaig 3-second penalty there. That could spice up the order a little bit actually, because he's only 1.5 seconds ahead now apparently.
I missed leg day. I missed leg day, so now I have fat Thaigs.
Fat Thaigs, wow.
I never said my puns were good, but I said there are people that have worse puns and they are fictional characters. I'll leave it to your imagination, viewers, of who this fictional character is.
Alright. Well, anybody knows who the fictional character is that he's talking about, tweet it at us. So,
tweet it at M1 Racing League.
Hashtag M1.
Fictional character. Hashtag M1 Racing League. Or tweet it to our Twitch account. Send it to our Twitch account. Or do we have a Twitter account?
Yeah. Gibby and Spicy just
tweet
wanna take you to this battle a little bit.
Oh,
Gibby
on
looks
the
around
last
outside.
lap of the race, I believe.
Yeah, they're coming around to
Gibby,
start
get
their
it done.
first lap.
Will Gibby get it done?
Surely he knows he has to. Spicy's going to
On
be
the
doing all he
final
can.
lap, Gibby around the outside now.
Gibby, great momentum around there.
Get
There's contact
done.
between the two. Spicy's been pushed
Spicy
off.
forced off the track. Of course, Gibby being the
Here we
gentleman.
go. This final lap
Position
battle.
to it.
They look
Gibby conceding the position.
yeah,
Like a gentleman.
like a gentleman, but not very gentleman-like to kind of take him out there.
I believe there's not a lot that
Brawley
could be done
is
here.
our race winner by 40
Brawley
seconds.
By a gap of 40 seconds.
Last race, he also finished more than a second. Oh, there's contact between Gibby and Spicy, and they're off.
Spicy
Gibby's off.
off the track.
Gibby's off.
Gibby also off. That's it.
Gibby
This
hits.
is possibly the racing order unless Spicy's car magically bursts into flame. So,
The Gibby button.
random question here. If you've ever raced a league race, what is the highest percentage of one of your engine components in a race? I can tell you that my MG UK was the highest at 11%.
Dragonarium and Yeltney come across, but Yeltney actually gets
Spicy
second.
could have done better, but I believe he forgot he was in lean and has 8.6 laps extra.
Well, here's some news for you. Dragonarium did finish ahead of Yeltney, but because of penalties, finishes 2 seconds behind his teammate.
Exactly.
Which
So
means Brawley finishes 41 seconds ahead of the field.
that is amazing as well.
Two in a row.
Finishing in second place.
2 in a row.
Much to the horror of his teammate that could be losing his lead in the championship at this rate. To our main man Brawley, as he's on the pits again.
That was a great race from Brawley. Let's name your driver of the day quickly. I can probably predict who it's going to be.
I'm going to go with Brawley again, I'm afraid. Amazing race. Managed to gain position and took advantage of the retirement. Just managed to maintain the lead. I'd say Brawley.
Yeah, wrong one. There we go. So, gonna give it to Brawley, yeah?
Yeah, I said Brawley, no doubt about it. Fallout Yard, grats Brawley.
Before driver of the day. For driver of the day. There we go. Congrats to Brawley for driver of the day. Great race, it has to be said. Your thoughts? We need some final thoughts on that race. What are your thoughts?
Interesting to say the least.
Interesting to say the least. And that is the final verdict. Right there. So, let me quickly sort out. Alright. that race went interestingly well. We had some great battles. Do you want to just run us through the race quickly while we wait?
Yeah. Crash in turn 1. Crash on the first lap between Moran and Thig, pretty much handing the position over to what's my face? To Brawley, I forget. So yeah, it's quality.
Alright.
Pardon me, I'm tired, I'm afraid. But basically, yeah, Brawley taking home the victory. Alabama solo second place, Dragonarium third. All down to penalties. Didn't think I'd see a race decided by penalties. Of course, the grid I can't remember. I don't know.
Yeltney went from P12 to P2. Let's just put that in there as well. That is great.
Yeah. Yo, Yeltney for driver of the race. probably a good point there, actually.
But to be
Yeah,
fair,
they did have a good race. Too many to pick from. Can we pick everybody? Can we pick? Can we pick just everyone? Wait, can we pick Yeltney and Brawley?
There we go. Ah. Well, should we get some of our drivers in here now?
Can we just get Smiter in? Just get it out of the way.
Can I move him? Okay, I can't even move them in here.
Right.
This is
can I bet mouseOne can.
Yeah, let's get mouseOne to do that. mouseOne and
If not, we're just gonna have to spam this guy.
well, I mean, it'll be fine. Right. I suppose it's complete random shot for who comes in first then.
I've just told him to drag in.
It's Dennis first.
Get Dennis out of
Hello.
Oh, here we go. Hello, Dennis.
Hi.
Pimp, do you want to start us off?
Very average race. That's all I can say. I don't really know what to say. I can't really question him on anything. I can't really grill him because I didn't really know what happened. I didn't really watch him for the entire race.
No, I understand. I mean, I didn't know what happened on turn 2, but I just got squeezed off and spun, and then I had to fight my way back from 20th. And I really had no overtake, so I just drove and got my way back to P10, so I guess that's okay. But it could have been much more.
It must have looked like a pre-sale race back there, but we can tell you that at the front it definitely wasn't. It was it was definitely a good showing from all the drivers today. What did you make of that race?
Well, I mean, yeah. I didn't make much mistakes. I was actually pretty quick. I constantly won 9s. I think that was alright, but I mean, when I looked on the track map, I just saw cars everywhere off the track. I don't know what was happening. Clowy was doing something. He tried to take me out at one point, so yeah, he just gave up. Well, I guess to take 1 point home, that's I'm gonna have to take that.
It's,
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you wanna ask something, Pim?
I got nothing, I'm afraid.
No, it was a very boring race from my POV.
Well, that's a shame, but thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a part of the interview.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers.
So now we're just waiting for the next driver. Let's see if we can get Brawley in here, and here he is.
Hello.
Congratulations, Brawley.
Thank you.
Very good race. Very good. I don't know if you saw some of the battles that were taking place on that track, but you were just so far out.
I could only see on my mini-map that was really close.
There was definitely some great battles going on there. It was you finished so far ahead, 41 seconds ahead. How did you do it?
Just keep the pace on.
Consistency is the key.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Anyway, Pimp, got any questions?
Second race victory in a row. Do you think you can do it for a third time?
What's the next track?
Hungary!
Nah. I haven't done a single lap on Hungary.
Alright, fair enough.
That's
Straight up
hard
there.
practice. You got a whole week.
Yeah.
Well, that was a brilliant race. Absolutely amazing form. 2 races in a row. What are you thinking next?
I was thinking about finishing it in reverse, but then I thought like, nah, that's gonna ruin my race time, and I'm gonna like, nah, this is cool.
You want to finish as far ahead as possible.
I would have crashed across the line, but yeah. big code masters. If you don't get it just right, you'll DNF.
Yeah, that'd have been absolutely.
Even though
fantastic.
crossing the line, you DNF anyway.
Well, that was a great race. Thank you very much for the pace you had. It was brilliant. Oh, lap after lap, just watching you fastest lap. We were like, whoa, insane laps. Thank you for joining us.
Really nice track.
Whoa, mate!
Yeah.
Sort of. Fucking McDevil, lad.
Well, thanks for casting anyway.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Thank you.
Is this bye or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
We can't move people,
Bye.
unfortunately. Well. Just getting our next driver in now. It is mouseOne.
Yo, what's up?
Hey!
Hey.
That was a spectacular qualifying session you put in. Well,
Yeah.
race was slightly different. Just what went wrong?
Slightly less spectacular.
I mean, from turn 1, I did not saw Thaig being there at all. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? In turn 2, the sector 2, the first corner to the right, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, who is up my inside? It was actually 3 wide I saw
Yeah, it
when
was,
I
it
watched
was
it back.
insane.
I thought that was Brawley just fucking me up, but it wasn't. It was Thaig. I never saw him. And then I was in the 3rd straight into the second turn in sector 2. I just thought Thaig wasn't there, so I switched across to go to the right side of Brawley to maybe get him moved on. But Thaig was there, and I sweeped him across the track, and that fucked me up, and the Thaig as well. So I take full blame of that, but it's just bullshit. I could have been there with Brawley the whole race.
Yeah. You saw the battles, I take it then? Did you watch the stream?
Yeah.
The
It was a
insane
nice race,
battles. It would have been good to see another person in there. But
Yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, you know, these things happen. Pimp, any questions?
I don't believe so. Oh yeah. No, actually.
Alright.
No questions?
Just don't be moronic. There we go.
I'm not.
Has to throw in a
At least
pun.
I try.
Bad puns do not stop.
They never will. Thank you very much for a
No
great
problem.
qualifying session. It could have been a good race, but for you, but you know, just thank you anyway.
No problem.
Ah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Oh, goodbye, guys.
Goodbye. We got our last one of the day. It's gonna be. Should we do Gibby after, or should we do Dragonarium?
Well, we got Dragonarium anyway.
Okay. Well, hello.
Hello.
It was an interesting race. Some great
Yeah,
battles
well.
there. You were involved in some of them. Oh.
I imagine that was amazing to watch.
It was insane to commentate over. There was just so much going on at once.
Can't wait to watch it back.
It looked amazing. What was it like being in that position in them battles then?
It was crazy because, like, we were all swapping positions, and the rain came out, and I somehow did Spicy start on the intermediates?
Yes.
Oh, because on my screen he was on the ultra soft, and he overtook me at the start, and I was like, what the fuck? But then he stayed out too long, so I got ahead, and then like some midway through the race, like I think the Ferrari of Superlink like just took us both out. Don't know what he was doing, but it seems it was just a mistake rather than belligerence. And then yeah, like the soft tyres didn't last, so we had to come into the pits, and I was behind him again, and I had a late move on the brakes.
There was so many great moves taking place there. You finished. You crossed the line in P2, but I believe you got moved down from penalties. Is that correct? To P3.
Yeah, I'm naughty. I'm a naughty boy. Slap on the wrist. But still, double podium for McLaren. So.
It was
Oh,
a good race for you guys overall.
And GG to Brawley. Absolutely smashed it.
You did.
Yes.
Any questions, Pimp?
I'm a bit question free at the moment, if I'm honest.
Well, thank you for the great race and the great battles that you delivered, Dragon.
Oh, you're welcome.
They were brilliant. Ah, it was such a good race. Thank you, and we'll see you later.
Cheers. See you later.
Yeah. We'll do one more, and it will not Brawley. No, not Brawley. Sorry, Gibby.
Gibby.
We'll get Gibby in here last.
Gibbs.
See if we can get him in here.
Yo,
Hey.
what the fuck was that?
Oh,
Yes.
It was a damn weird, great, amazing overtaking race. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm still shocked. I actually hanged on to the guys in front.
You did a great job.
Yeah, it was really nice. There was a constant battle. I didn't get any breathing room. Never I got to do like a proper hot lap or no, nothing like that. I just was in either Spicy's or Yeltney's gearbox during the entire race.
Well, we can tell you that it looked absolutely amazing from where we are.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was. What are your thoughts on that race then?
Amazing race. I actually practiced more than I usually do for this one because I wanted to see if I actually could do something, and obviously it paid off as I stuck to the guys in front. Was actually behind Spicy. I had some contact, let him by me again because I kind of rammed him off the road. So, but I let him back in front, but he had a 9-second penalty, so I got fourth.
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good battles, definitely. What are your thoughts going into the
Very
next
nice.
race then?
Keep on grinding. See if I can keep this up.
It definitely seemed to pay off today.
Yeah,
Pimp,
it was very nice.
Yeah. Pimp, any questions?
I've run dry on the questions, I'm afraid.
Luckless Pimp. So,
That's nice.
yeah. So, thank you very much for delivering some great battles out there and a great race
Yeah.
overall. You really,
Looking forward to checking it.
yeah, it was a good battle.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, see ya.
Yes.
So, Pimp, let's do our final thoughts before we end. Final thoughts on what the drivers were saying? Got anything?
Yes. Good points raised there. Totally agree. Look forward to Hungary.
You're a tired man.
Yes, I am.
So,
Race took it out of me. That was sensational.
definitely was. So, let's go on to our partners, F1 Junkies, for the final time today before we leave you. Just ask Disco, I believe, or like tweet or whatever, and we'll send you the link. I think the link's below as well, actually. So, tweet it, and where is my thing? Okay, never mind. I seem to have lost it. But come and join us next race. It will be absolutely amazing. Are you ready for next race?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. See you next time. remember to put it in your calendars, as Disco would say. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for watching.